Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time for the big one. I'm going to attempt a perfect score in the United Kingdom, my home country, so it's something I should have done a while ago. Best score 24,998 points, so we obviously got very close before, but momentary lapse of attention cost us a couple of points it seems. Let's try and rectify that. Do we manage it? You'll have to stay tuned until the end. Let's hit play, default settings, start the game. Right, if it's really difficult on the first round, I think I'll just start the game again. But let us see. Right, we've landed in a residential area with, which should be doable, right? This should be okay. So let's well, what way do we think we need to get out of here? Why don't we go down here? We need to get, first of all, the name of the road that we're on. So here's hoping that it'll be at this junction somewhere. Right, we're on Raby Road. Okay. Got a pen and paper here, of course, to try and get this all nailed. And what is this road then here? And does it lead anywhere interesting? Not really, but we've got a name for it. Raby and Ravensworth Road. So both of them roads. Okay, right. Look, this person's coming from down here, so there must be something there. Let's go this way. We're trying to get out of this housing estate now and onto some kind of main road. Which is not immediately obvious. We've got a Sainsbury's. Okay, that's good. But I think we need to go a bit further yet. In fact, though, I will just go back there briefly just to see this shop. What was this? The Chippy. Okay. How British. How British. Unfortunately, that's not going to help us. Bus stop maybe could help us. But I think that's going to be a bit unlikely to be able to read all that writing. I think we've come full circle as well to the place behind where we started. But this looks like sort of a big road-ish. So we'll just keep going. Let's go up the hill. There was a bus stop on it, so you'd imagine some buses. Right, and let's... This one here, Brantspeth. Okay, we've got all the little clues we need to find the right street now. We just need to get to the town where we are. We're clearly in a town, so that's good. Gentleman running there, good for him, keeping up his fitness. And this was taken in 2021, so even in times of COVID, good man. Or at least it says copyright 2021. I'm never quite sure if that means that Tenland's Care Home. Can't read anything else than that. Care Home would be a home for the elderly. Not sure if they have sort of a different name for them elsewhere, but that's what we would call them. Got a roundabout here. Oh, no, not a roundabout. Just a section. Ferry Hill Station, right. Ferry Hill rings a bell. Station and town centre. Not sure which one I want to go to. Ferry Hill. Is that in Scotland? I think it might be. But this doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't have total Scotland feel to it. What's this bus? This should say. Bus advertising means business. Okay, sure, maybe. Where's this bus going to? Doesn't say there. Does it say here? Oh, no, we've lost. It doesn't have the, I guess the image wasn't captured at the right time. Let's try one more step away, see if we can zoom in and see anything. Oh, Useless. Right, okay. But we do have a sign there. Yes. Great. Didn't tell us much we didn't already know. So maybe this is in Scotland. I'm just going to take a quick look. Ferry Hill rings a bell. And I can't help but think that it might be up near Aberdeen. West Hill is there. Haven't seen anything yet, and usually if you're in Scotland you kind of know it. So maybe we're not. 50 years. That'd be good if we could get a bit closer to that, see what it says. 50 years of something, obviously. Come on. Northumbria in bloom. RHS in bloom. So we're in Northumbria, that's right. So we're not in Scotland. But Northumbria gives us the region of the UK. Northumbria is this region here. So I think we should be good now. We need to find a Ferry Hill. Perhaps it's down near Newcastle. Not exactly sure how far, Ferry Hill how far Northumbria spreads, but we should be able to get it here. I think it should be somewhere here. Springwell, Dipton, Highspen, Malfton, Shilvington, Blythe, Whitley Bay, Campo, Crampton Heath, Shipley, just checking I read this thing right. Wasn't 100% clear there. Maybe there was... Northumbria in Bloom celebrates Northumbria in Bloom. Yeah, it is definitely right. We've got the train line here as well. So we know that there was a train station. And this is the border with Scotland. So we know we're not north of there. So we can just quickly scan down here. Of course, there's more than one train line in Northumberland. But we should be close. Can't see it here, and we're going to come across Newcastle in a second. Morpeth. Are we even closer into town than I'm giving us credit for? Maybe we are. Is Ferry Hill part of Newcastle? If it is, that could be a hard one. Holywell, South Shields, Jarrow, Bensham, Gateshead, Benwell, Fenham, Denton, Axwell, Bladen, Leamington. We've got a train line coming out here, so that's what I'm following now. The train line to the west. Prudhoe, Stocksfield, Corbridge, Hexham, and it's pretty sparsely populated out here. So I'm not sure. We're still a little bit stuck, and we're going to have to go a bit further. But we're definitely in the right neck of the woods there, and I would hate to say that I've already scrolled past it there on the map and everyone else saw it, but it's highly possible. We've got some kind of medical centre here, so let's just have a look. Ferry Hill Health Clinic. Okay, yes, we've got that. And are we sort of you know, it would be good to know if we're part of a big city here. I think that's kind of what I need. I don't get the impression we are. To be honest. In fact, I get the impression we're in a pretty small town. So let's try and get out of it and, you know, get some signs here to some major places, more major places, shall we say. Down the hill, heading out north now. And, you know, at the bottom, that's what I was looking for. We just saw it there. Turn around. Oh, wow, we came a long way. We came all the way under these bridges. We didn't even see these, did we? Now, have we passed it? The sign, I mean? This is what we were looking for. The south, the A164 Darlington Ferry Hill Station. So that puts us a bit further south then. And I did see a sign there for Durham House. Durham is a city here. Ferry Hill's here. We found it. Oh my goodness. Right, we made it. Very good. This is Ferry Hill. And we've joined this road, I think. We're heading that way, maybe down it. We saw Wood Lane, didn't we? We saw Raby Road. Raby Road is here. There's a fair bit of Raby Roads. We're looking for Ravensworth, Ravens Claw Road. I think we started here. So, round one. Let's just get our bearings. We need to be specific and make sure we don't lose points. Leading to other Raby Roads. So that's concurs. So the road here goes northwest and northeast and northwest. Northeast, northwest, and Ravensworth Road is there. And we're sort of on this park area here. So let's just make sure we're absolutely spot on. And I'm pretty happy with that. 7 yards, 5,000 points. Round one. Okay. Now that we've got a successful round under our belts, we sort of need to hope for pretty decent rounds to come. So next round is, we're facing northwest. We've got one house on the left. And that's it. And we're coming here to a turn. Okay. Beautiful old town. Look at this. This is just fantastic. Fleet. Oh, what was that? Fleet Care. HGV Trailer Repair Service, UK Limited. There is a town called Fleet in the UK, but I think there we go. We've got Barton Bendish. That will be the name of the town there. This looks like an absolutely gorgeous village. We see there ER for Elizabeth Royal. That's the Queen of England. Not sure what year that is. 1690 maybe it says. We've also got the two... oh goodness, I should absolutely know that. Scottish flags, but what's the name of that? Oh, that is absolutely appalling. I have to look this up immediately. The saltire, thank you. Oh my goodness, that was going to bother me. We've got two saltires there. So, not sure if that puts us in Scotland or not, to be honest with you. This doesn't feel like Scotland. Great big home here, but we're coming towards Main Road, and we should be able to get this street name, which is not the street that we started on. Church Road. Right, and this road is something else, which we don't know exactly. Village centre. Yes, we see that. Okay, good. Let's keep going. And what do we have here? A street sign, hopefully with some places that we recognize. Beach, Well Road. Beecham Well, Broughton, or Brufton could be pronounced. Swaffham and Downham Market, goodness. Well, I don't know any of these places. We are out in the sticks. Beecham Well. I'm going to write these down. So Beecham Well, Bufton, Swaffham, Downham, and Market. Okay. Right, well, let's just go to... We'll follow the Beecham Well Road to Beecham Well then, shan't we? I do believe that this is England. There's a lady walking down the road there that we saw, so it can't be far. You'd think she wouldn't walk sort of too far. Let's see, there's more signs here, so let's just see if we can get something quick. Barton Bendish, that's where we started. Eastmoor Stoke Ferry. I don't know any of these places. But we will get there. We will get there. Look at that typical English image. Of course, I've no idea how far this is, so this could be a while. It's just about progressing, making ground, trying to move as much as possible. It's very flat, so, you know, that could put us in Norfolk. That might be where, you know, if I had to put a pin down now, could do that. But, you know, I wouldn't rely on it. Right. Now we're coming to more of a main road. Please be helpful. Downham Market, Swaffham again. We've got the A112. Does that tell us anything more? What was this? 1122. A1122. Maybe that's worth just a quick look. If anything, we could just try and figure out a bit of logic. A1122. Do we have those kind of numbers here? We've got 11. 134 1065. $10.66. This is a long shot. 1175. 12. So we need 1122. We've got 1139 here. Is there any logic to this at all? 1122. We found it. Downham Market. Yes. Just zooming out for a second. We are in Norfolk, or sort of this region of the UK. So that's good. We've got Downham Market. What were the other ones? Good thing we wrote it all down. Swaffham, which is going to be at the other end of the 1-1. Where is the 1122? I've lost it. 1122 there. The 1122 is not long. Maybe it is this one as well. So Downham Road. No, it's not. 1101. So 1122 is just... Is it just that? If it is, that's absolutely crazy. We're looking for Beecham Well and the Beecham Well Road. Let's just zoom out and get this again, because we've really got it now. Swaffham. Downham Market is in the west. But the 1122 is not signposted here. So I'm going to assume it's this one, maybe. 1122 comes through there. How can this be more difficult now that I've found it? B, these are all B roads. A1122. We've absolutely found it. There's no doubt about it. Swaffham is in the other direction. And just to check, that other direction is to the east. Yes, it is. It's to the northeast. So where is Swaffham? My goodness, this is what we need to find. Maybe I'm looking a bit too close. Downham Market, West Winch, Kings Lynn, Congham, Swaffham is here. Thank you. Okay. And there is Beecham Well, which we were heading towards. We've got the Swaffham Road, we've got the Beecham Well Road, we've got Barton Bendish. It's here. Whew. Very good. Now we started, I think, about here. We will go back to the beginning and ascertain that for sure. So the road is going north and we've got a house on our left. So we went to the north. We went to the north again. And there is a property on the right. Butlands Lane is the name of the lane that we didn't get. Yes, that's right. But what we don't have is the house on the left to triangulate. So the next challenge appears. We're going to have to interpolate. Which is a bit frustrating. So let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. To the tip of this triangle, 19. Okay. And then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So 8 out of 19, which is pretty much halfway. Remember, from the tip of this to about here, that I'd say would be about halfway, and we're a bit closer, right? So it would be 9.5 would be half of 19. So I'm going to put us about there. And that, I think, is probably the best I can do. Yes! 5,000 points. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. Look at this fantastic view out to sea. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely magic. Right. Well, we should be able to use that geography to, figure out where we are in due course. This could be Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland or England, as far as I'm concerned. I really don't know. The only thing perhaps we should go by, or just note immediately, is that the sea here looks to be out to the north. So perhaps that will help. Is there a road name here? No, there's not. So we're going to have to sort of get out of town, I think, and see if there's anything on the way. I'm reluctant to go further down that hill. I think it would probably be better if we go up and out. So let's do that. We'll get a good view. And that does look like a dead end. Oh no, maybe not. We've got a flag here. Oh no, we don't. It was some laundry. Just trying to establish now how we get out of here. We've reached a dead end here, unfortunately. Bit annoying. So let's go back. Look at the view these folks have, though. Isn't that magic? This does look like more of a main road, so let's try that. Parking, 370 yards, okay. This main street, restricted turning area, so that's a dead end. So gallery, pub, what is the pub called? The Garden Arms Hotel. Garden Arms Hotel. Noted. Where do we get out? So is it up here? We did go up here before, but then turned around. So yes, we should have maybe carried on. Trying to get up and out. You have to have good calves if you live in this town. You will be walking up and down hills your entire life. Opposite to where we were just before in Norfolk, which is known for being dead flat. This is a different landscape altogether. Again, just to repeat on the strategy here, I'm just getting out of town. Basically, I mean, you know, we could have explored the high street or the center of the town there to sort of, you know, maybe there'll be a shop or a hotel that says, you know, hotel such and such. But I think that's more of a bet, frankly, than just sort of going to the roads, you know. So, although you could argue it wouldn't have taken as long to find, but right, we're clearly on the main road now. So, my hope is that, you know, I think that was the road we were just on. My hope is that, you know, it wouldn't be too long until we come across some signs, some signage. Another pause now to admire the magnificent view again. There it is. Do these tiny little signs say anything useful here? Troop View Place. No, they do not. But there will be one here telling us the town that we're entering. Gardens Town. We had the Garden Arms Hotel earlier. So that makes sense. Right, now we need to move on and go through the countryside. This could take a while. I hate to say it, but it just might, because it's so remote. This does look remote, right? Here we go. No, maybe not. This should help. Come on. This should land us in the right place. Fraserburgh. Perfect. Look at all this. Oh, thank goodness. Right. We are in Scotland then. And let's get to Fraserburgh. Where is that? What were the other ones? Banff and Macduff. B9. I should know where Fraserburgh is, but I don't have it to hand in my mind. Where is that? Is it on this road here, the A96? No. Is it up here? Fergus, Fraserburgh. There it is. Yes. Okay. Good stuff. That wasn't really because I remembered it. It's because we found it. But we are looking out to the north, remember? And that would make sense. So the town we're looking for is Gardens Town. And we know that we can get to Fraserburgh on the B9031, which is in the southwest. So heading southwest. Interesting. So that would put us maybe on this side. But the road we can see is here. So maybe we won't rely on that too much. Other places, we're looking for Banff Macduff, B9031. They're not far away. There's the 9031. Macduff is here. There is Gardenstown. All right. Now, getting to the beginning here might take a short amount of time just because this is a complicated road here. We've got should be a hotel up here, which I can't quite see, but let's get back in there and figure out exactly where we started. We know that we were looking dead north actually, and we see this long spit out ahead of us, so that puts us on this sea town right here, and we can see the split here in the road around this house, which presumably takes you down to Sea Town, and then this should be called the Harbour Road, but it's not signposted, at least not at the very beginning. Let's just look the other way and see what we can see there. There's this triangle split out, poking out into the sea. This is just back to the start now, and we can see that we're in there, but that is not on the map. So we're going to have to do some more triangulation station. 4, 5, 6, 7 to this building, but this building isn't on the map either. The first one we've got is the sound waves and the straight path. Goodness. They don't make it easy, do they? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that, I think, is the straight path. So let's say it was 10 to there. Back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So look, I mean, we're way closer to that than we are anything else. I'm going to just put us about here because yeah, this is a struggle. This could be an easy mess. But just looking down at that building, let's just see if is that the building that we're looking for. The sound. This could be a big mess if it isn't. And it just doesn't say. It just doesn't say. So what's down here? Denside. Do we see a Denside road? Maybe that is a Denside road? Maybe that's it? God knows. Did I skip past it? Well, it's not obvious. Easy to mess this up. Is that Denside Road? Possibly. So I think I'll just go with it. We're very close here to this V. So, you know, that would put us about there, maybe even a fraction closer. So I'm going to go with that and hope for the best. 2 yards away, 5,000 points next round. Okay, very good. Right. Onwards. We start at Winchester Grove. Winchester Grove, he says, writing it down. And a pretty residential area again. Let's go down the hill. We'll need to get the name for this street at some point. I'm aware of that. We'll get it here. We should get it here. Winchester Grove and Hitchin Hatch Lane. Okay, well, looks like there might be something going on down here, so we'll go down here and explore. Sign here for some builders. What do they say? McKenna Demolition. Okay. There's something down here. There's a Premier Inn we see, so we're sort of in a town centre, I'd assume. We had a sign there. What was this? London, town centre. London on the A21. A21. Gunton. Not sure what that is. Dunton. Pardon me. And the town centre. Okay. So we'll progress to this sort of roundabout here, hoping for a few more clues. Doesn't look like we'll get much. We've got the 160 on the London Road here. So all signs point to London. I'm actually going to go this way. And this said the town centre. So we should be able to find that. And then, you know, knowing that it's a town near London will help. Sevenoaks. Okay, very good. Well, that's the railway station in Sevenoaks, presumably. And I think I know where that is. Sevenoaks is southeast of London in Kent. There we go. Excellent. And we can pulse check there. We see the A21 takes us into London, does it? We zoom out. We should see the A21. Yes, there it is. So that is good. And we see there as well a Dunton Green. So that's the train station, which we've just come down onto. This is Hitchin Hatch Lane. And we were on... it was called Winchester Grove. Hitchin Hatch Lane is there, and actually it seems to go off here to get to Winchester Grove. And we started right on the corner. So we'll just go back to confirm that. There's a house on the corner there, and another one behind us. So are these two marked? Yes, they are. And that one has got an L shape, which is correct. There we go. We're by Water Lily Yoga, Sevenoaks with K. So if anyone finds themselves in Winchester, not Winchester, that's the name of the street. Anyone finds themselves in Sevenoaks and needs some yoga, they know where to go. Guess. Ooh, my goodness. Played that one a little fast and loose. 11 yards away. Still got the 5,000. Come on. Final round. It is doable. It is doable. And we've landed in a residential area, so this should help. We've got the street names, presumably. Although I don't see any. Right. That's interesting. Tamar Country Cars. I don't... Tamar Country Cars. It looks like it's got an address on there, so I'm going to go in for a further look. St. Ive. I think that says St. Ive. Okay, which is good. I'm not going to rely on it. It puts us in Cornwall, or at least that car's, cover is from Cornwall, so who knows. We need to get the names of these roads, though, before time is up. So, before we forget, so... Don't see any there. This is frustrating. There we go. Right, yes. Highwood Park, okay? Highwood Park. And we need to get our bearings there. When we go into Highwood Park, we make that right, don't we? So, that's good. Now, what's this road called? Doesn't say. Does it say here, perhaps? No. The one coming off it is called Tree Heath Road. Okay, give way to oncoming vehicles. Well, there's nothing coming, so we will proceed. Got the electrician's vehicle there. Good stuff. Just pausing to let these images load, to see if there is something useful that comes up. Because it would be good to know. We're exiting the town now, but behind us there will be some signs telling us where we are. So that one isn't one. That says there's a school. But this one will give us the name of the town. And the town is called Dobwalls. Dobwalls. There we go. What a nice sounding town. The town of Dobwalls. Where do you live? I live in Dobwalls. Okay. Very good. Let's get out of here. And let's get out of Dobwalls and see if we get to some kind of main road or something. Oh, we don't seem to be able to go any further down there, and that is most definitely a dead end. So not very helpful here. Got some adverts around the pitch. So Jeffrey Harris Tires is there. A few other businesses maybe that could just give the game away. The Chapel Bakery, and no, I don't see anything else. So actually, instead of walking my way back to the town here, I'm just going to go back to the beginning and go the other way. Which way did we go? I think we went left, didn't we? So let's go right. And we could have done that a while ago, because here we go. Plymouth, though. I think that is Plymouth, spelt correctly here because of some compression in the image that we're looking at. Some stitching error there from Google or so on. That's a better look of things, isn't it? Plymouth and Liskeard. So let's go there. Plymouth is a major city, so we can work to that. It's down here, so we're right about being in Cornwall. That's on the A38 in one direction. And in the other direction is Bodmin. So Plymouth and Liskeard. Do we see a Liskeard anywhere on the A38? There's the A38 and there's Liskeard. So we know that we're west of there. The town is called Dobwalls, but we haven't got there yet. The other direction is Bodmin. It's Bodmin. So where is Bodmin? Bodmin is here. So we know that we can go one way to Bodmin and the other way to Liskeard. So that puts us there. There's Dobwalls. Fantastic. We're going to be okay, I think. So now we need to find the roads we were on, which we never quite nailed. Highwood Park was it. So there's a Highwood Park. There's Trelleith Road. We never got the name of this one, which doesn't even seem to be here. We did go down to Dobwalls Football Club and back, so that was good. And we know that we go into Highwood Park and make a right, and that puts us about there. So let's go back to the flag and just just get our bearings. That's the way out of Highwood Park. You come in, you make a right, and you're on the corner here. Pretty much spot on the corner, aren't we? Ooh, come on, just give us a bit of rotation, please. Yeah, very good. So we are sort of here on that corner right there. Guess. Boom. 4 yards away. 5,000 points. View summary. Game finished. Well done. Well, I think we all knew it was doable. It just takes some time, and usually I play games with a bit of a time limit. But there we go. 25,000 points in total. In the UK, I think that deserves a round of applause and a pat on the back for myself. Thank you very much for encouraging me to go after this one. And yeah, it's a good achievement to have, certainly. 4 in England, 1 in Scotland. So we did get a bit of the United Kingdom in there. No Northern Ireland and Wales, sadly. But we will play this map set plenty of more times in the future. So once again, thank you for encouraging me to do this. Really appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions, and all the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe, and happy to take recommendations as to other maps. I think I mentioned last week that the USA is another one, so stay tuned, although I'm not sure when that will be.